Today we are back with the Dynamax Adventures, a bit of a preview to what will be happening throughout April. I'm going to quickly just run in and do the first one on my own while I wait for anyone else who would like to play to join in. I'm going to keep it easy. I'm just going to go for the Guzzlord. Last time we did a DA, we did get a shiny. So let's see if we can get some luck again. This seems like the sensible choice. A Weezing. Very nice. Hopefully you learned plenty today. We're not going to set any more bad examples. Now the thing is, we want to try and get as many fairy or fairy moves as possible. So, let's see what the route has for us. There's a chance one of them could have dragon, or there is a bug one at the end. So I think I'm just going to stick left and see how well this goes. By the end of next month, I believe I should be an expert on these. I have done all of my prep work and I put out my trailer for what I want to do for this series, which is bring as many people in as possible. That's basically what we want to do. The more people that join, the better. I want to have at least one run on every single legendary, which there are 47 to pick from. No worries, Kib. Thank you for coming in for a little bit. I'll probably see you around for the day somewhere. But we put the trailer up. I'm going to just put this in as a tag, so if people want to join, we're going to pin this. So the idea will be that you can join the Discord, and we can share as many of the shinies we get as possible. The more shinies we get, the better. That's the goal. Like, I'm going to have my personal total, and then I'm going to sort of have a total of what everybody else gets who joins us, or I join. I will be trying to join other streamers on theirs when I'm not online. But the key thing will be that we will do a lot of streams with these in April. As we said, there's 47 legendaries to encounter. I'm even going to do the 2 I've got shiny, just because why not? It's kind of the attitude for it. So, do we want to see a Seismitoad or a Seadra? We have a grass type, so that means this one will actually be better, and we can get an item. And the items are going to help us a lot. They're key. Let's see, what do we get? Now, I learnt last time it wasn't the best idea to take the life orb, because I nearly died. So I'm going to take the shell bell, because I should be hitting relatively hard. Yeah, that's the plan. But as we said, we've got this very quick route planned for Guzzlord. Yes, I'm hoping people will enjoy joining us. Like, we've had a few more people. We've got a couple of different streamers in the Discord already. So hopefully they'll do a few streams that I might just jump in a couple. My plan is going to be to record everyone I'm in. Even if I do some offline, I'll just record it. Welcome in, boy from Belgium. How are things? Like, you can see I decided to do a very quick run on my Guzzlord, just to warm things up really. You're welcome to come and join on the next one, unless you did end up getting Guzzlord yesterday. Yeah, and as I say, I'll just go through a few of mine. And Corey's here. What, Corey, are you feeling alright? It's very early in the morning. Have you come to try and get some Guzzlord as well, or Did we just wake you up with the alert? Well, hopefully you can come and enjoy and bring a bit of shiny luck to us. And there is the Nintendo Direct in about an hour and a half. I'm not sure whether we will be watching live. Not the best. Poison will help with that. Yeah, I expect it will be indie games, to be honest, but it still might be fun to watch it. That's the key thing. I think this is a cutie fly, actually. Yeah, you're welcome to join in. As I said, I just kind of did the first one to get things rolling, so I didn't want to sit and wait. Well, we were close. At least I have the flamethrower. It looked a lot smaller on screen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping we can get this in one, because then I can Dynamax on the Guzzlord, otherwise it's going to be a long time. Good luck with your Snivy. As I said, people are welcome to join. So that will be good. Like, not really. I might as well just waste it. It's not going to do much more. Yeah, as I said, I've pinned my Discord there, so if people want to come and join my April challenge, there's going to be a place where people can share the shinies as well. I've done some research. I've made a giant list of all of the legendaries that I want to encounter. And I said I want to encounter every single one in April, at least once. I don't care if I don't get any shinies, I just would like to encounter them all. That's the main theory behind it. I'm hoping it'll work out nicely. Like, I know there's a lot of the early ones no one is that interested in. We can, or we could just stick with Guzzlords. Are both available for you to catch. Still, I only sort of went Guzzlord because it was a lot easier, to be honest. But if you want to do your Veltor, we can do both. No, I haven't. I know I saw you said you've got Nitro for a day. I don't know whether it's a Nitro edition you've done. Please not Jigglypuff. I don't care as long as Jigglypuff stays. Jigglypuff does have Draining Kiss, so I'm hoping the computer isn't that stupid and will actually use it. I'm still personally learning which is best for that. I have currently just left it on the one it is, so I just do the half-hour ones. I believe they come up. It's kind of difficult to decide what I think is the best. Like, for these, part of me would rather do one bulk like every hour when we're doing these, because then it's almost like I can then have a break as such for 4 or 5 minutes. And that's what I've seen some people do. It's kind of your own preference, like, because you do the DAs through voice chat, it's not going to make much difference because the person is still hearing if you're giving instructions. That's the other way you could look at it. I think mine do go for about a minute and a half. I've got to remember where they are now. Let's have a look, see what they're set up as. I know I shouldn't or probably can't change them in the middle of a stream, but I can see what I've got. Yeah, so I have it set at 3 minutes, which I've just left it at recommended. So it's a minute and a half every 30 minutes. So let's see if we get a shiny. Yeah, you can tell by my Discord how much I've been learning in the last couple of weeks. I watched a full video on how to set one up from scratch, and that was very interesting. I've learned quite a lot. That's why it went through a lot of changes, and there's a lot of roles in there now, a lot of secret roles. Like you two have both, I've given you both streamer friend role. So shiny check time. Jigglypuff, it's a no-no. Seismitoad, no. Vespa Queen is also a no, and Guzzlord is also a no. What a shame. Never mind. Let's go again. I just have to make sure I press yes, because I think if you press no, it won't save. But there are a few more secret ones that only I have and only I can have. So I'll put the code up. That's why I'm called the gym leader and no one else can be the gym leader. So the code is up if people would like to join. It is pretty much round the dial. Yeah, there's a few others secretive ones, but people can't pick streamer friends, but they can pick streamer. If that makes sense. I set up so you can pick multiple roles as well, but it's because it's how they get ranked in the lists, really. That's the main problem, I find. And that's why I wanted to keep it as me as the gym leader, because it's called Voices Gym for a reason. And then everything else could be like a shiny hunter, just a trainer, just a non-Pokemon fan. I know I can move them around, but I don't know what would be considered higher ranking between trainer, shiny hunter, non-Pokemon player. They're the ones that you can all pick. It goes, the stream of friends is above all the rest, but I have to assign that. And nobody else can pick that one. And that literally only people that I have seen and watched at least stream. Bit like that, yes, but I don't have any mods or any of the others in there at the moment. And as we know, we just want all of the fairy moves. Or Dragodon won't be terrible, I guess. But it doesn't have a dragon move, actually. Seadra might not be terrible. Hopefully the computer will take the Seadra. Toku tomorrow. But it was more just trying to think of clever roles, to be honest. But there is definitely some fairies on the... Which is better, Grimmsnarl or whatever the one in the middle is? What is the one in the middle? Well, we'll go right. We'll take the Ditto. Because we can choose the fairy on the next round. Shinotic. Which one do you reckon is better to take? Shinotic or Grimmsnarl? Or should we just pick the one that goes towards items? So hopefully I could get an Eviolite. What are you going to become? That makes more sense then. Simple. Why don't the Pokemon have their own move types? What did it just turn into? You've got an iron. What are we facing? Ditto. I'm going to do follow me, so it attacks me, and then I'll let you Dynamax into the still move next. There's no point me using either of the moves. I'm not going to do too much. Because if it's got fire or fairy, I'll take a hit, whatever. And it protects you as well. Then I can... Does follow me... is it like protect? Can you just keep spamming it? I might just do follow me again if nobody got hurt. I might as well, because your max still spike should take it out pretty easy. Maybe I'll just do this against... No, actually, I should spam the fairy moves in the final. I guess it's up to you whether you want to take it. Yeah, I didn't know whether follow me was like protect, where you couldn't use it 2 goes in a row. That's what I meant. Or is a roll of the dice if you get it the second time. Because at the end of the day, I could just keep spamming that when we face all these fairies and we'll be fine. Like against Shiinotic, I do have the fire move, so I should probably attack. Are you going to take Ditto? Or save up for the Shiinotic and we just do the strat again? And you go for the still move on it. Fair enough. We'll see whether the computer wants the Ditto. And I'll just do the same, like as we've just done, really. Life Dew doesn't work on me. Oh, it does. Okay. Whenever we talk about Pokemon, Kim thinks they're available to catch. What type of ball? We'll just do a timer ball. As we can see, we got very carried away with how many we wanted. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, just for this next battle, I'll do follow me again, because then it'll just attack me and I'll take some hits, because you'll be able to do your still move again, which should do a lot of damage. And then second time I might use Mystical Fire. Which one's going to take it? Skarmory or Hit? Oh, Skarmory probably would have liked that in the next battle. But yeah, we want to go left. I hope this is the right one. I haven't made a grave mistake. Okay, that's good then. No worries, Kim. Wait, what? Was the Shiinotic in the middle? Did I think that was a Grimmsnarl? Or am I going crazy? I'll still do the same things. It's not going to do too much to us. It's still probably got a good fairy move, hasn't it? And it's got I forgot to look at the top level, so my bad. And my plan is one round will follow me just so we can weaken it, and if it does hit me I might do Life Tube, otherwise I'll go Mystical Fire. Second turn. I might as well keep myself well protected for health. Go on, Catherine, you do some Dynamaxing, so I'm going to have to... It's a very poor night. No, if it hits me, it knocks me out, and that's not as bad as doing damage to one of you two, one of the other three. That's worked out alright, because that was probably going to go for one of the two NPC characters, I think. Or was that us that missed Hurricane? Oh, we missed the Hurricane. Okay. Getting confused when it Ditto's on the field. It's still fine, because I rely on everyone else to do the work for me. Can you please use Blaze Kick now? Hitmonlee. Or, you must have done it when I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Hurricane. Oh, Ditto! We're going to punt you off the team at this rate. Okay, that's not the worst thing to do to the grass type. Okay. And please hit your Blaze Kick. Or what happened to Hitmonlee? Am I missing its moves? We'll just do this. Okay, it didn't help. I think it's because I keep looking at chat when Hitmonlee's doing its moves. And chat's on a different screen. That's probably what's happening. I just keep ignoring it. And you're going to take this one. Prankster, not bad. I'm hoping you can get an accuracy item. Just to help a little bit. Should we just go Dragon? Or should we go Psychic for an item? No, well, no point going Psychic. We're weak to most of it, and it's weak to... If the computer takes this, it's not the worst thing, because it can still do a bit of work, can't it? Let's see. Oh, it's only a middle evo as well, so... I know the computer's going to take the scientist's offer at the end. We all know it will. So, follow me again, because it will probably want to do a dragon move. Okay, you've got wide guard, see? It's almost like we're taking on Zygarde right now. It's like miniature Zygarde. Oh, it went for Exeter. Don't know who it was going for that on. That makes it a very good one to take into the final too. Wow. Ditto be hitting hard. Now I'm going to do Life Dew again, just to get everybody to max health for the final. That might have been what it kept doing, wide guard, and I kept missing it. I don't get my Life Dew. This is one of the few that I'm not too bothered about getting shiny. I got them about 4 during the Black Shiny event in Scarlet and Violet. But it would be kind of nice to have shinies from every available game. That could be the next ridiculous project. Have a shiny from each game. And I'm keeping. You'll probably keep. Ditto swappings, okay. Not the worst. The Excess has 2 dragon moves, but it'll probably still swap again at the computer, won't it? With the scientist. The other little thing I've added to the Discord is I've actually made 3 DA chats. Now this is going to be more if more people do join in, and they all join my Discord. They'll have a free just say for example, Corey, boyfriend Belgium, and me are doing them, and we all want to use voice chats. We can each take a team into one of them. I'm not saying you 3 will be the 3 that will use them, but the idea is they're there for people if they want to use a voice chat instead of me having to make new ones each time. So you could be assigned DA 1, 2 or 3. Well, I'm going straight. Which one do you reckon hits harder, me or you? That's the question. Or are we just going to spam? I think we just spam, don't we? Yeah. But that's what I was thinking would be a good idea, because if I do bring a lot of people together, at the moment I've got 5 Discords with everyone having their own little bits for it, which is fine, and I don't mind. They can do it however they want. It's their hosting side of it. But all I'm asking is for the pictures to be put in the Discord if there are shinies, so that when I show off my end of month conclusion of everything that's happened, I've got everything put together. I can share all the shinies that were found by everyone who wants to take part. But I even listening to yours yesterday, you made the rule that you want only 4 people in it, and then you have a separate chat to do it beforehand. That's lovely to see. People stopping and communicating for these. But sometimes if you got to 8, you could sort of both set off on journeys together, and then meet up at the end to see who did what and who got what. So that's kind of why I set up that way. Did you get a crit maybe? Did you go? Yeah, you would have been fastest, wouldn't you? I've also seen someone else I know who has done Dynamaxes, and they had the same problem you were having, where they were trying to have a serious, or not, we'll say serious, but trying to communicate through what they were doing, and people were in the chat just chatting about nonsense, and it just interrupted what they were doing. So they had to try and politely say, "We can't have you in the chat." So let's see if we can get a shiny. Good luck to you too. This is kind of what I was trying to explain to you that I want to do for when I do this series, where I'm going to come to this screen and I'm not going to scroll down at all. I'm just going to go in and go down them all one at a time and see if I've got the shinies. Whimsicott was my first ever shiny in here. So, editor, no. No for me. It's no worries. I wanted to check before I said it to you. I had a look through mine and thought, well, actually, he's got a good point. You don't want people in there that aren't playing. And it would be nice if there was a way to prevent them trying to join, rather than you sort of sat there going, let's do a Yveltal one this time. We'll rotate it a bit, as we said. We don't want to do only Guzzlord, but if this one is hard, we'll go back to Guzzlord. I am not in that many, but I do find that sometimes I'm in a couple that are basically the main people I know are in like the same ones, and you end up having the same conversation in three Discords, and it's a little bit annoying. Like, of the outside of the streamer world, the only big one I'm in the Radical Red one, just so I can see updates, and I'm in the Professor Oak's Challenge one because I was going to try one of them, or have flirted with doing them for a while. I don't know if anyone else will want to join this. So I'll leave it, do what we did last time. We'll wait to 1 minute and then we will go. I don't know too much about anything else you can do behind the scenes, but there might be a way where you can limit it that mods can join on top of the four. Thank you for the alert, Killerbot Dad. And the shinies will come, I hope. I did open my first 11 packs of the new TCG packs, and I don't think I got anything that good. I put the video of the 10 pack on TikTok and Instagram. It was because the other people I was watching, they were doing them, and they actually started making voice chat DA only or mods only. So I don't know if there was a way to do that on top. So, and I think there's a way you can set it so any roles can join the Discord voice chats as well. But like, we're all learning Discord as we go. It's one of those where you would want a mod who could be in the Discord, that if somebody said something inappropriate, you can literally just press boot straight out the call. So they're not talking. It's somebody you would trust just to be sort of in the background. That's kind of what it is. Like, that's why it's quite interesting, because you see, like, Killerbot Dad's just lurked. I was watching him do exactly what another streamer friend does, but that streamer friend does not include anybody in any of their voice chats. And if they do games for friends, they will not have voice chat on. So they're very strict, and other people are quite open to do it. And as the one who doesn't do it explains, he's trying to do this as a living. If one person says one thing inappropriate, it's him that will have to take the blame, not them. That's why it's always really risky to have the thing open. Like, that's why I'm currently trying not to do the VCs in mine. Like, it'll get to a stage where, like, if I feel a bit more confident in doing them with other people, I would open up to like you and Boy from Belgium, because I know I've watched and I've seen how both of you act. I know there's not going to be anything silly said or done. I have no problems. But if some person came in the chat and said, "Can I join the DAs?" It's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know. You can join the DAs, but you can't join the chat. And that's kind of what you're doing at the moment. You're meeting people, and like, you're getting the same people come back. Like the guy who joined yesterday, Bart, was it, or something, or Bat or something. Like, he seemed like he was quite relaxed just to sit there and do what you told him to do, and that was really good. Like, and like, next time he comes around, you'll go, "Yeah, you're coming, no problems." But you said you had the person who tried to join, and that's the sort of person you want to think, am I going to keep them in or not? Just be a bit more limited, because. But then sometimes it is easier just to have them in like a mute. Like, some of the people that have joined just don't say a word, and that's also really nice. Now, I've joined a Discord VC, and I literally just said hello and just did what I was told. Because your ones are really organised and put together nicely because of your Zygarde run. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think all three of us, if we had our own Discords, we're in that stage where we're building like the community that we would like around us. I'm going to swap here as well because I don't want to take this bird into electric. Or has your ability preventing the electric hitting me? That's the better question I should have asked. Yeah, it's easy to set one up. It's just how you want it to be seen. Because I've been in some that have unbelievably set up and organised. Then I've seen like streamers who've got little bits set up, which is nice and lovely because it's easier to approach it. And then like my one like 2 weeks ago was horrible. um, yeah, this Volt Absorb. I'll be wrong here. You watch. Yeah, so Tokodamaro. Yeah, that's just what when I set mine up. I be honest, I set mine up about 3 years ago. Um, and I didn't really do anything with it. I was doing a wonder. No, it was a surprise trade Pokedex completion challenge where I literally started a game on Scarlet, which I do not have the DLC with, got the starter, and very nice. I mean, I was trying to complete the Pokedex, all 3 Pokedexes, by just surprise trading from getting to the first Pokestop. So I didn't get my Miraidon or Coridon. I literally stopped there. And that was the plan, to see how far we could get. So I was doing a series and someone said, set up a Discord. I set one up and they joined and I stopped doing the series. And it's just been sat there for about 2 years. Doing nothing. So I rebranded it a couple of months ago, did a full rebrand last month, and then I started inviting more people in to join it. So it's pretty new, but I like how organised I've got it now. So I've got like all the social things. So when I put things on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, it will automatically send it to the Discord. But I've not tagged people, so they don't get a tag for every upload because I put too many up already on them. Then I've made like a TCG pocket one, a Go one, trade one, and all that. Then I've just got normal games, hobbies. I went pretty over the top with what we were doing, to be honest. But I thought it was quite fun just to set it up to have a bit of everything, so everyone could find something they might like in it. Like, I went through a lot of other Discords to see what they had and thought, well, I use that idea, but I don't like that idea and that idea. So that was kind of what I was working towards with the design. I can't remember what other moves you have. But at least nobody has died yet. That's the key thing. I'm going to pull and puff you again just to get you back to max health. I'm hoping the computer can be smart. When it comes to the final, is it an idea for me to actually use an electric move and boost you up? Or does it not work like that? I always get confused between the different lightning abilities. If I'm honest. And there's a little bit different to each one. But if it's the one that boosts your special attack, I might as well just keep using it and boost you right up. And then you should like one-shot, really, if I'm not mistaken. I imagine Toko Demoro is faster than you. What ball shall we use for Toko Demoro? You can have a timer ball, why not? But that's kind of... because I saw someone else do it this way when they were doing Lugi or Ho-Ho. Maybe Kyogre. They kept getting the one that could get the special effect. So maybe... if we'll see where we are with Dynamaxes, can't we? Because if I'm nearly Dynamaxed as such, we'll take the fairy. Yeah, if you're one away from Dynamaxing, do the skill swap on the speed swap on me, and then I can do 2 rounds of lightning move or electric moves, and then you get a double boost when you Dynamax. That could work, maybe. I'm not saying it's the best idea, but it's an idea. Just, I meant, I know for this one, Ironhead, just Ironhead, not... okay. Yeah, because I could get the flinch, I guess. Okay, my bad. Let's get a flinch, that'll be the thing. Then my lightning electric idea would have been more for the final. Not for the Clefable. Well, that's not good. As we can see, I'm not the best Dynamaxer. Dynamax adventurer. I'm still learning the ways. I have forgotten after all these years what was the best options. And also note that I have sturdy, so... okay. Then I can go for all the thunder moves myself. I've got Nuzzle, so... yep, that's the plan. Like, for me to Shiny Hunt, it's anything we get on the route. It's like, if I don't... like, I see some people do Dynamaxes and they will only catch something they want to use on the run or the legendary. I'm just going to catch everything. And what happens, happens. But I will probably use Nuzzle if it's not my Dynamax turn. When we face it, get a Paralyze. And then I'll be Dynamaxing before you, without question really. And hopefully I can then hit a big move. Guess we'll take away all its speed anyway, won't we? Yeah, that's why I like the Nuzlockes, because they are stressful. No, as I said before, I've been doing, in the past I've tried Radical Red and only ever got to Sabrina before dying in a Nuzlocke. It depends how you played them. Normal games are not stressful. Definitely not. But Radical Red is stressful. Very stressful. Like, you think you've got the sure thing that's going to win, and it's always seems to be one step ahead of you. Tangler does want this. Yeah, so do we want to try the idea that you speed swap me first? Nuzzle first. Yeah, and then you'll speed swap me. I think Nuzzle won't work, will it? Because you've still got your Raichu. I'm going to need to boost you up. Whatever happens, I'm boosting you up, aren't I? Okay, let's see how this works. So you might as well just go for an electric move then. Because if this charges you up, then I'll save the Dynamax for you, I think. Okay, doesn't matter. Good old Toku tomorrow. I thought it was a little bit stronger than that. Not gonna lie. I don't get why you mean Gen 9 made Nuzlocke's impossible. I find them pretty easy. Oh, unless you mean you're only doing encounters you can't see. I guess. I've seen some people do it where they actually get a wheel and they just spin it, and what that wheel gets is their encounter per route. So you can still sort of do it random, like that way. I know you are sort of looking, but it sort of works. Look, then it was on my Dynamax and I fainted. Do I Dynamax? Because it's not worth it, really. I'm going to have to let you do the Dynamax. Because if my electric moves do not hit it, I've got nothing worth hitting it with. And if they charge you up, you'll be extra powerful against it. That's my theory. Yeah, so I'm charging you up. So as long as you do your special attacks, we're perfect. I'll do another one the same. Because I've done a few types of Nuzlocke, but I am picking what I'm getting, so I get what you mean. We used to do this ridiculously crazy Nuzlocke called the Forever Lock, where you have to beat every game. Now you have to get every Pokemon into a Hall of Fame, and that's like from a Caterpie to a Mewtwo, and you had to do a different game each one, and it was Nuzlocke rules. You couldn't swap the team once you had a team of 6. It was crazy fun. Real strategy thinking there. You could only have like 3 fully evolved Pokemon as well. It was a lot of fun, but it got a bit tiresome after, because you kind of end up, because the Pokemon carry over, you sort of get stuck with a lot you don't need. I like doing it purely on the Switch because it gave me a chance to use home, so everything obviously goes in and out of home. This should be the winning shot, right? Clefairy back. We might as well do it again. Charge you right up so you obliterate this thing. And Clefable pulling it off with an actual smart move. It's not the worst outcome. Oh. So close. If it hadn't healed, we would have won that, right? But this should win. Just, there we go, lovely. GG. Good luck with your shiny. May go back to Guzzlord. As I said, we'll do a rotation like we started last time. One of each and then see where we end up. Seemed to work nice. The only reason we went to Guzzlord is I think somebody joined who had Yveltal as well. So that was why we stuck with it. So that was fun. It's just I've got to remember once we're in which one we're going for. So, shiny check time. Nope. I really would like the Tokudamara. But not anything for me. No shinies here. We used up all our luck yesterday. Right, let's get this one ready. Ah, no, I don't want to do Kyurem. That's not a dark type. Kyurem can be saved for next month. The other thing that would be quite good if we got everybody to list which legendaries they've got on their lists so that everybody can maybe communicate with people they want to do that hunt with. So like you're all set up because you got your Zygarde. All the Zygardes can come out and join in. But for example, like you've also got like a Landorus, so someone might jump on the chance to do Landorus, but other people might want to do the ones Corey's got saved, or even Guzzlord or Yveltal. I'll do the same. I'll wait to the 1 minute-ish mark, see if anybody says they want to join, and then we'll start. Yeah, what I mean is hopefully we could put it in a Discord. So for me, I would love to have a go at the circuitry eventually. Like as I said, I've got my list. I want to take on every single legendary at least once. That's my target, at least once. Even if I don't catch it, I just want to be in the battle with it. So, like, for example, I'm going to probably set up some evenings where I just put the laptop there and press random and record it. And that's the thing. That's why it's quite good that there's some people that want some and not the others, because there could be some people that go, I don't want to do the ones you're after as well. So that's my thinking behind it, because I know some people, like I'm in the trainer lounge, which they're doing Dex 365, so they're trying to basically complete the Pokedex in the year shiny hunting, but they're doing it generation by generation. So that's actually quite fun. What did we say we're facing? Not the best. Yeah, so they're doing the generation, so sometimes currently on Gen 3 it's slowed down a little bit because of certain things that have happened. But the idea is that they've done all bar Groudon in Legendary. So when they get to the next gen, all of the Lake Guardians and everything are going to be wide open to grab. I'm gonna guess Mimikyu. And then Arachnoid. I'm gonna go for Executor. Because it'll be easier to beat. Yeah, so they're trying to... that makes sense. If it showed the shiny in the DAs, you would probably use DAs more, I'm guessing. That's the thing. But when you're doing those shiny hunts, you're sort of... save my ice moves for... which one? Okay. Shall I just... light screen then? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so if you ever want to join the Trainer Lounge and join some shiny hunting competitions, let me know and I can arrange it for you. But they do like a bingo competition, which is a lot of fun. I know Boy from Belgium has seen a couple of their streams. But I don't know about you, Corey. But I only found them at the beginning of this year, or over the New Year's. But it was quite a lot of fun doing some of their competitions. But they sort of make it a competition, but not like I'm better than you competition, if you get what I mean. So it isn't just like shiny hunting to say you're getting something. If that makes sense. They do like shiny hunting battles on stream as well, sort of races. Just a bit of fun as well. But they're the sort of... I sort of met them just after I'd started doing my streaming stuff. And because they were very supportive, along with a few other communities, that's how we got the affiliate level, which is very nice. Where are those netballs? So as an executor, I think I'm leaving this here. I do not want this. I have my ice move, I guess. Are you preferring me to go with triple axle or max hailstorm? Or are we going to see how well the rest goes? Nobody wants the executive. And that's the good thing with it all, isn't it? Sort of, you end up meeting people from all different worlds. And I'm in some Fortnite ones. I don't even play Fortnite properly anymore. Like, I'll join their custom games and that's about it. But I've got another friend of the channel called Dell who does a lot of simulator games, which are a lot of fun. But they're the main ones I'm in. I may have a problem here. I'm going to have to do light screen again, because I can't hit it. Unless I use an ice move. I personally have tried to get my IRL friends to try and set up a friends Discord instead of having endless conversations. Okay, I'll stick with what I've got. It's just I can't actually hit the Mimikyu unless I use an ice move. Or use one of my ice moves. That's my problem here. I'll use just one. I've got 10. I'll be alright. I won't, if I need 10 moves in the final, something's gone terribly wrong. I think that's probably the best way to put it. But it's decided to knock itself out? No? Okay, that didn't work how I thought Curse worked. Might be wrong there, but I thought Curse took half your health if you were a ghost type. Or is that an old thing? Oh good, I can Dynamax. I'm just going to do this just to try and knock it out quicker. I've still got 8, don't worry. We'll go back to normal moves in the next one, and if we hopefully knock this out, you'll get Dynamax. Fair enough. I'll learn more as I go with these games. I'm hoping you have a good Dynamax move for the bug. I don't know if I actually want the Dratini to go away. Perfect, so hopefully we can knock this out and you can get bug quite quickly. But isn't it an Arachnoid? No. Are you going to take the bug into the final? I have got a Mimikyu from the Special Like Pikachu and Friends Scarlet and Violet release. That was what I remember. Hello, Wolfie. You've just seen us catch Pikachu's biggest fan, Mimikyu. The stuff of nightmares. That's how it's portrayed in the anime anyway, that it loves Pikachu and wants to be Pikachu, but it's like a ghost under a fake Pikachu costume. That is just a quillfish. Yes, okay. How are you today, Wolfie? And did you enjoy the Fortnite games yesterday? And how did your stream go? I know that's a lot of questions. I saw that you were live when I was asleep. But this is the sort of thing we're going to be doing through the whole of April. Yeah, we're just going to do this for now. Something like that. When I check my emails in the morning, it tells me who went live when I was asleep. So I kind of want a few less Twitch notifications in my emails, if I'm honest, but I follow too many people. I am good, thank you. These are my new sort of thing I enjoy doing on stream, because they are very interactive as well. We'll just go a bit slower so we can cover the ads. So we're hoping this will be pretty easy catch. I'm hoping it goes smoother than before anyway. Guzzlords have been the easier one, I have found. But let's see just how well this goes. Were you playing Fortnite last night, or was it the the horror game again that I can't pronounce, that we scared KDB a lot with. Mimikyu, why would you do that? Stupid NPC. Stupid NPC. What are we trying to catch? A nose pass? Oh, that's not good. This little bug is causing me all the problems. That's 3 turns already. Wow. That... I need to start looking at the actual gameplay, not the chat, a bit more. Maybe we'll put the chat on the screen going forward. Do I only need one? No, I need it for moderation reasons, don't I? So I can kick people who send me horrible messages. Bug can go in a dive ball. Can we copy Corey and get the same shiny this week? That's the question. And nobody got the nose pass. Only one was trying to catch it. It didn't want to tell Boy from Belgium whether they had it or not. Take your buggy. I forgot how... It might be right on me. Should I not Dynamax because I poisoned? Or should we just go for it? Fair enough. I think there's sort of like daily challenges in there, isn't there? Where if you use a certain ball, catch a certain amount. It's Dynamax next turn, sadly. I believe. Definitely wasn't this turn. And of course I missed. Oh, and the Dratini hits a blizzard. Like, come on. Or the Dragonair even. Oh well. Good job I didn't Dynamax. I think I'm missing the Dynamax. So that's going to be fun. Let's see whether we can give you some health. Yeah, I've missed my Dynamax turn. Interesting techniques. We're just going to make it not hurt us. Okay. And remember, it's half an hour to the Nintendo Direct. I probably will not put it on the stream. I might watch after. I think that'll probably be the best decision I can make. I reckon they may give a release date on the new Dragon Quest game, or Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D remake. Or I recently bought the third one, but I haven't actually switched it on yet. And I also got the Dark Prince, I still haven't turned on. I went a bit crazy in the sales. I saw them all and I thought we'll get some. And because I've been doing the Legends Arceus perfecting the Dexys, I haven't touched it. Probably. I still think there'll be one big-ish game. I think Dragon Quest is considered quite big still. I think that's going to be one of their highlights. Did I actually hit more than once? Wow. It's difficult now with the term indie game to define an indie game, considering that there's so many of like these real cheap games that get released that aren't indie games. They're just cheap games, if that makes sense. Like the amount of bad simulator games that come out on the e-store is ridiculous. I also got slightly panicked that my home wasn't going to get renewed when I woke up this morning, because it had declined one card but accepted the other card, and I couldn't figure out where to put the card details to renew it. So I think it saved it for another year. A Mega Punch. I think we have crippled its attack, haven't we? Or is it just very bulky? Or HP heavy? And another win. GG to everyone that did all the work. Not me, but everyone else. Let's see if we get the shiny. Good luck to everyone. Well, it's only me and you today. As we said, it is open for people to join if they want to join in. But we haven't found as many random DA people today. Last time they were coming out of every piece of woodwork, weren't they? So, let's see. Executor. So the worst thing is I'll stare at a shiny. And it won't be there. I'll be like I did last time with the Lipard. No worries. Have a good day to you too. And I'll probably see you terrorizing KDB later tonight. I believe it's repo tonight. So we saved up all the shot points. Do you want to go Yveltal this time? Or another Guzzlord? I really don't mind. Like, it's completely up to you. Guzzlord. The Ultra Beasts are nicer because they are a little bit easier to go for. Let's see how we're going. It is up. As I said, it is open if people want to join. I'll do the same where I leave it till 1 minute in case somebody does come in and say, I would like to join. And what time are you planning on going live today, boy from Belgium? I know you mentioned you were probably going on today. Let's see how well this goes. Or if anyone else wants to join. I'll see a Corey jump in and go, I'll join. But that's okay. I don't mind if people don't join. Oh no, what's happened? Please don't say you want to do your battle. I've got to do a random battle on Showdown today. And my challenger has just messaged me, and I thought we were doing it later today. Let's see, what do they have to say? Okay, I'm doing it tomorrow now. Okay, let's get going then. Let's find some fairies, preferably. Sorry, I didn't want. It's the first time I've done a proper showdown tournament. I feel like Ice Punch is a good start here. Oh, we got the Clefairy again. It's one of those that's a very strange, like, in the middle decision. Like, it could be something fantastic or it could be something completely useless, if that makes sense. Now, I'm going to be controversial and want to go for the Dark type first. We can still go to the Ice type, but this is a Dark hunting challenge. So this is one we need. That's good. Well, actually, it's not good for you, but it's good for me. Yep, that's why I thought we could still get the ice afterwards. Actually, Blizzard's not good for me either. And it has pressure, that's also not great. I will just use Max Quake, I guess. Probably. Yeah. Raises our defences, which is important. Okay, my bad. I think we can get this done in one go. If we hit this hard enough, we'll increase our special defences, and hopefully double or use body press. Are you taking this time or next time? If we're going for ice next. Because I do have Ice Punch, which should be okay for now. And if you swap, then it stops them swapping. I don't know if you would want this just for the ice move now. That was all. Because if we go into the ice battle... Actually, I've got Fire Punch and you've got a fighting move, haven't you? So we should be okay. But I was going to keep this. I was thinking more for the ice battle, maybe. Wanting something else. And if you're the one swapping, we're in control of the computer's decisions. But we love ourselves an Absol, though. It's a nice, easy one to take on. I would ask you which football team / soccer team you support, but that might give away a bit too much of where you are in Belgium. It has Fire Blast as well. It's not the worst choice. Clefairy wants it. We said Clefairy didn't have a fairy move, didn't we? So it's not the worst. I remember Adelaide being good back in the day. Well, there used to be a football manager team that everyone used to love to raid their players. Back when it was Baby Vincent Company and Vandenborg. And one of my team's fun players was Dembele. They still have a few stars appear here and there. I've seen them in the past. I know I have. But then sometimes I mix up the Swiss League Austrian League and Belgium League of where the teams come from. Because unless it's one of the Bruges or Anderlecht, I forget which ones are the actual Belgian teams. See, it was right to let you have the Dynamax now. You can punch the big polar bear. Yeah, that sounds like most international football. It starts well, but it falls apart quickly. I have no idea what is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas. Dwebble is doing well using its substitute and not doing much, but... And you've got the Zeb Striker between you two. So this will actually help Dwebble with its body press too, won't it? Because you said you're taking this and then we'll see what's left. Ooh. Oh, it's definitely got... That subbed again, didn't it? Like, just keep subbing, Kit. It'll just be fine. Save us a life, I guess. Okay, then we should finish it off in the last go. I think Mudsdale's the slowest, right? Today's reaction will be that if we get the shiny Absol, that will pretty much sum up that all of my hunting for random encounters was a waste of time. Well, I could have just shiny hunted in here. What shall we put this in? Just timeable, I guess. A bit of this is trying to colour coordinate them, but it's also not. I bought them all because I knew I was going to do a lot of these when I set the save up. Let's see, I'm keeping this, aren't I? So the Absol does want to swap. That's good. And that's why the thing is, it was sort of more to do with... I'm tempted to go for the electric one, to be honest. Just for the berries. I don't know. Yeah. We don't want it, but it's just some berries. It can't hurt me. And I can hurt it. That was my theory. My list is sort of set up so it's the things that I could only get in Sword or Shield. It's basically just a regional form of Luxray, isn't it? Let's be honest. This one looks nicer, but they're just as powerful. This one's fast, isn't it? Luxray's slow. Oh, I think it survived just, didn't it? Absol. Yes. Well. Oh, now you want to punch it, Dwebble. Do you get the final hit? Not quite. So we're going to take one more hit from someone. And I will be on my Dynamax in the final. Do I Dynamax at the beginning, or do you Dynamax at the beginning? If I Dynamax, your Blizzard will hit, won't it? If I use Max Hailstorm. I guess that would be the theory. So that would probably be the best idea. And Absol's Blizzard would hit as well. Dwebble do... I can never remember what the Wooloo's evolution is called. I know what it's called, but I can't remember what it's called. No, not you, Dean. Well, we'll get some. But at least we can heal everyone up. That's the key thing. Thing is, it can go for the body press, I guess, as well. We've only lost one life so far, I believe, as well. Probably our worst we've done on a Guzzlord run. Let's freeze this thing. The only bad thing is we have no fairy moves across the board, I believe. Let's get this thing destroyed. It is good, but the fairy's 4 times, isn't it? That's what I mean. Well done, Manectric. Use your strongest move. Make your attack with us. Pop. But now, with your Blizzard, you could get the freeze, because you're guaranteed to hit now, aren't you? As far as I'm aware, that's how it works. Oh, the sheep did more than the bear. That is quite funny, though. Let's try this again. More punching. Oh yeah, you have that ability where you move faster in the snow or hell, don't you? I believe. So, can we get another W? That's the question. That's a good choice. And we're dodging here. Okay. Did it fade? No, it survived a round of that. Who would have thought the Route 1 sheep would be just as good at MVP in this? Just by hiding for most of it. Thanks, Manectric. You really have been part of the team, to say the least. You count as participation medal for you. And, well, I'm going to shrink, but we should win by the time we get back. Yeah, there goes that. But another easy finish. I watched Manectric use Overheat again, just because it can. That's what it will do. We know it will. No, I want to use the ice move at least. Probably doesn't make too much difference. It's just going to be a hit and a win. GG, and good luck with the shinies. So I would do the direct live, but I'm one of those people that is terrible at reaction videos. Like, I sit and watch it, I don't go, ooh, ah, ooh, and all that nonsense that they do when people do their reaction videos. I don't know enough about everything else Nintendo to do one. So I'll just watch it slowly afterwards. But let's see, our shinies today. It's not an Absol, sadly. Or a Beartic, or a Manectric, or a Gaslord. Sadly, nothing today. Best, please say I didn't delete that. God damn it. Why can't it just be automatically saved? Well, we're not doing Gaslord for a while then. Bloody stupid game. I hate that so much. But it's too late now. We've saved again. No, it doesn't matter. I'll find it again. We are only going to properly do this as like the last one. There'll be other people who want Guzzlord. Moltres. No, we'll leave it now. But I was going to probably stop so we could watch, so I could go and watch the direct today anyway. As I said, when it comes to April, we will be doing a lot more of these. I'm not going to do as shorter sessions, but I want to try and make sure we do proper long sessions when we do them. So, as I said, I'm going to close off now and go and set up to watch the direct. Thank you for the games. I may actually come and join you and do some later today. If we're doing a few on stream at about an hour or so, you said. And we can also talk about the directs and everything. But as I said, like, this Dark Challenge has gone a little bit badly. There won't be a session tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday online.